Hey sunshines, and welcome to another video, Caring with Khanyi. I know I was supposed to post this last week, but I deleted the video by mistake. But you know what? I did not let this get to me because it is my favorite month of the year. It is Mental Wellness Awareness Month, which is an amazing month and it's something that I care about deeply. So in this video, we'll be talking about mental health apps that will help you get through this tough time, COVID-19. So please like, comment, and subscribe. I would like to have a conversation with you about these apps, and also please suggest any apps that you have and that you are using, and let's just start a community. Joining me. Okay, she has a lot of energy, guys. So if you hear any sounds, just know it's her. We are babysitting. Okay, I think that's enough for now. This part of the video we'll be talking about mental wealth, and the reason why I say mental wealth is because that it's a form of currency, especially when it comes to your mental health. When you're feeling some type of way, you have tools and techniques to make you feel better or deal with situations, and this is very important for anyone going through like depression and anxiety, and most of these tools you get through therapy, which is amazing. And sometimes most of us can't afford therapy or don't have access to therapy. And also a disclaimer, please understand, ne? This in no ways replaces a therapist, or if you are feeling suicidal or you feel like there's no hope for you, please reach out for help, because there are people and there are numbers that you can call. I will list the numbers below in the video, so please do reach out for help. Because how can I put this? These are just apps. You need someone that you can talk to, that is a person that can understand. And the thing is with mental disorders that most people aren't diagnosed with one disorder, and you can't self-diagnose. That is one of the most dangerous things, because you won't know what you actually do need to get better. So please, I do not in this video promote self-diagnosis. You solely depending on an app to feel better and not having a qualified therapist to guide you and give you these techniques that suit your condition or what you are currently going through. Okay, so let's go to the positives of having these apps. They are very convenient. It's on your phone. You are on your phone most of the time, which you should not be. You have to have time on your own, but we'll get there. So yeah, convenient on your phone. They are very confidential, so you can also look at techniques and stuff like that to make you feel better, and it's all on your phone, which you use. So we're gonna go through the first app, which is Mend. I like this app because in our generation it actually makes sense. So Mend is like a self-care breakup app. For example, if you broke up with your friend or a boyfriend or girlfriend and you're feeling alone, especially in this time where you don't necessarily can just go to your friends and talk about it, or your friends are busy, they're dealing with other things. So there's a lot of loneliness that people experience. So the Mend app gives you self-care tips for when you're going through breakups. They're like content you can go through about people who've been through similar situations and breakups, and techniques to help you get over your breakup. And I can remember I broke up from a friend. I call it a breakup because it was a long friendship, like for over 10 years, and I had to learn to deal with not having her as a friend, and that was very hard for me because I loved her and I wanted to be with her, but I couldn't because the friendship has served its purpose in my life, and I had to understand that. And if I had this app, I probably would have understood whatever I was going through earlier, but it took me a lot of time. And I was grateful because when I see and we see each other, we're so friendly towards each other because we understand what our friendship meant at the time to both of us. and the journeys that we have chosen to take. The second app that we have is called Calm Harm. So this app helps you resist self-harming. So a lot of people, they're alone, they have all these urges to harm themselves. So this app gives you activities, helps you monitor your triggers when you want to self-harm, so you can actually take note of what actually triggers you to self-harm and deal with it, which is an amazing app, because a lot of shame comes with self-harming. Like, why would you do that? Why are you doing that? And some people have their reasons and their traumas and the reason why they do this. So this app is amazing, so definitely try it and look at it if you are dealing with self-harm during this time. The last 3 apps, which is called MoodPath, WhatsUp, and Mindshift. So these 3 are very focused on mental health issues, especially the mood mental disorders and illnesses. So it's based on certain types of therapy like CBT, which is called cognitive behavioral therapy, that therapists use. So it tracks your mood, your triggers, also gives you techniques. So each of these apps gives you techniques. So the first one is called MoodPath, the other one is called WhatsApp, and the other one is called Mindshift. So you can look at any of those 3. It's like a therapy on your phone, gives you techniques, like I said. So it's a really good app that you can play around with if you want someone to talk to, or you're feeling down. You can actually also track your mood. Why are you feeling like this? Look at your triggers. What can make you happy? Like, you can even go as far as reflecting on your week. How was your week? Were you feeling sad? Were you feeling happy? Monitor your mood. What made you feel like that? So yeah, those are the 3 apps. So the second part of the video is called Move Your Body. So this part is about exercise. There are a lot of benefits for exercise when it comes to your mind, your brain. You release endorphins, you feel much better, it releases stress. Exercise is like free medicine for your body with no side effects. I saw the quote somewhere, so I thought I was gonna add it. But yeah, if you do not like exercising like me, you can stretch and just move your body and just dance. Like, play your favorite song, ujive, like, be there, be the girl. Because a lot of us now are not dancing because we are indoors, and you can literally just go. I said literally again, I promised I wouldn't say this. Literally, it's over. I'm done. No more literally. Where was I? So there's an app that I like. It's called 7-Minute Workout, and it's free. It's not like the other apps where you just go into an exercise and then please enter your details. Oh my girl, so fast. So this one has a lot of exercises for like different parts of your body. I like to use the stretch part because I don't like exercising. I used to love exercising, but now I just get tired from doing it. So yeah, move your body, girls and guys. Third part of the video is meditation. You see, here is where I feel like this is the biggest part of mental wealth as a category, and your mental state. It helps you a lot. Meditation is the babes of everything you can do when it comes to mental self-care. It reduces stress. Guys, when you're feeling stressed and you just breathe, woo! It also helps you be self-aware. A lot of things that I actually hear people complain about is them being too much into their heads. A lot of negative self-talk, a lot of stress from not working and not being in control of their situation and not understanding why things aren't going their way. Like, there is a lot. So when it comes to meditation and being able to be self-aware and learning and understanding what you can control and what you cannot control, breathing helps you clear your mind. Clear your mind. Focus on yourself and the now. A lot of us are so focused on tomorrow, the next day, and we are, like, for valid reasons, because if you're unemployed and you can't afford food and bread and stuff like that, you can't tell me to be self-aware and sit down and think, I can. Because you need to look at your next step by looking at your current state. If you're stressed and you can't even think, like what is in my control, for example, if something happened to me at work and I'm so angry or feeling some type of way, I'm not able to reflect on that situation. What can I change? What can I do better? Instead, I'm ruminating. Ruminating is like thinking about the same thing over and over and just replaying the situation in your head. Like, how can I do better in this? How can I? And it's not productive. It is not. So when you try and when you start meditating, it's very hard because you aren't able to focus on your breath and a lot of things distract you. But please do not give up. It gets better. Being able to meditate and sit down. Let me tell you about a situation actually that happened to me. I had a lot of negative self-talk and a lot of negative emotions. Okay, there aren't any negative emotions. I read this today. We just think negatively of our emotions because they happen in different ways. Okay, I'm rambling now. So I was feeling really down and I was saying all these negative things to myself, and I listened to this guided meditation which said, okay, after we do the breathing, it said, imagine there's a close friend of yours sitting opposite you and she overhears you saying the negative things that you've been saying to yourself. What would she say to you? And I sat there as my friend. I was like, Khanyi, don't feel like that. You've come this far and you're here now. That just shows the type of strength that you have and you can't give up. And I kept saying all these nice things to myself that I already knew, but I wasn't thinking about because I had so many negative things in my head that I was telling myself that weren't making me feel any better about myself. And then I realized this is actually helping me because I'm able to be still and be mindful and help myself distress, not think about things and live for now, today, which, oh my God, it gives you a better quality of life, guys. If you are able to sit and not think about all these noises and be able to not even touch your phone, you're giving yourself oh my God, I'm rambling. So here are the apps. The app that I use and love is called Stop, Breathe and Think. So it has guided meditation, checks your mood, how you're feeling, and it gives you a list of meditations that you can do to make yourself feel better. So it's guided meditation, guys, and first of all, it won't be easy the first time, and it teaches you how to breathe, how to control your breath and stretch your body. Guys, I'm too much into meditation. I love it too much. And the second one is Headspace. Headspace is a great way to help you relax, especially when you're dealing with a lot of stress, like de-stress, calm yourself, breathe, think, and also be able to fall asleep. Because a lot of people, when they are too stressed, they get anxious and then anxiety attacks. It's a lot. And you need to sleep. You need to relax. You need to calm yourself and be able to think and be able to feel refreshed for the next day. Another one, okay, so I mentioned Stop, Think and Breathe. No, Stop, Breathe and Think. Then Headspace, and the last one is Deep Calm. So Deep Calm is a breathing app which helps you control your breath. It's like breath work. It's very important and very useful when it comes to stress and everything that you're dealing with. And guys, it's a form of brain and mental and emotional and spiritual exercise. You can even pray in between. It is amazing. Okay guys, we're on number 4 now, which is my favorite. It is journaling. Hey. Journaling is a way of managing your thoughts, setting your goals. Like, first of all, when you wake up in the morning and you have all these thoughts and you don't know what to do, you are able to just mind dump. Like there's a thing called morning pages, which I do. Just write. Keep writing, and with journaling you can even find new ways of dealing with certain things. You can find new business ideas. You can help yourself plan your day. It can also help you locate your triggers and what makes you happy, what makes you sad. Like being able to reflect on yourself, and by you going back, you can be more self-aware about yourself and how you're feeling and the way that you think. And journaling for me has been a major help, because I always have these ideas, or I always feel some type of way where I can't understand why I'm thinking like this, why I'm feeling like this. So journaling has just been a great thing for me. Like visualize the things that you want, be intentional about the things that you like and that you want for your life. And I have like 3 books that I've written down, and most of the things that I've written down and I was intentional about, I've achieved. I've written them down, and I wasn't afraid to name them. I wasn't afraid to say what I want. And by saying what I want and validating and visualizing it, I'm able to be confident enough to go after them. So that is the power of journaling. So these are the apps that I recommend. The first one is called Grateful. So this is a gratitude app. So you write and list all the things that you're grateful for. It's a very good exercise and a very good life tool to have, especially when you're going through a lot, to write the things that you're grateful for, to understand that a lot of work has come for you to be where you are, and a lot of work might be needed for you to be where you want to be, and understand that there is an in-between, and right now you are probably in the in-between, and in the in-between there is work that needs to be done. So I also love that app. Second one is called Stoic, STOIC, which is the app that I use. I love it. So it's a mental health journaling app. You write your mood, and then it also asks you what are you going to do today. For example, if you're going to say, I'm going to be working, what do you want to achieve? What are the 3 things that you are going to achieve at work, for example? Or you say that today I'll be helping others. And then you list the things that you help other people with by the end of the day, and it makes you feel so much better. Like when I say, okay, I'm going to do this, or just list that the only goal that I want to achieve today is meet my deadlines and help others. The fact that you did help someone else is such an amazing feeling, because it shows that you are a good person despite everything that you're currently going through. Third app that I am going to suggest is Daylio. Daylio is also a journaling app which helps you set your goals, also be creative on like journaling. Like, for example, it doesn't have to be dull and just do it on a pen and paper. Some people can't do the whole pen and paper thing. Daylio helps you to like decorate your journaling slide or notes to the way you like it. Set your goals. Also reminds you and helps you keep track of your goals. So, okay, this is what I wanted to achieve at a certain point or whatnot. But in this app, in no way does it make you feel bad for not achieving those goals, because we have to understand currently we are in a lockdown and a state of crisis. So being kind and having a lot of affirmations about yourself will help you get through this. So I wouldn't suggest you write too many goals, or goals that you know are hard to achieve, but small goals that help you get where you want to go. Like, for example, if you're looking for a new job and you see that there's this thing or this skill that they want you to have, you can go to Udemy, which is like a online course where you can just get a course for 180 Rand and learn a new skill. That could be a goal that you have for yourself and you can achieve, and there are different sections to every course. So you can say that every 3 days I want to finish a section And that could be your goal and what you are willing to achieve during this time. Okay guys, we are moving to the last part of the video, which is called motivation. Baby, I'm gonna be a motivation. I had to do that. Ooh. So don't worry guys, I will list all the apps down there. Motivation Quotes is an app that has quotes, different content that you can use to stay motivated. You can actually set a time where you would want to receive like the different quotes. Maybe you want it at like 7 o'clock, or you want it at night or during the day, just to pop up on your notification. And also there's different categories of the type of motivation that you want, so you don't have to receive a one-size-fits-all type of motivation. You can just click on there if you want love, if you want happiness, if you're feeling sad. You can go through all that content. Also suggest books, which is amazing. A lot of people have been asking me about books. Thing is with me and books is that I read net and then I'm like, so it's kind of a lose-lose, win-win type of situation. So Motivation Quotes is an amazing app, and I suggest that you guys do go and you try it out. Also, please try out some of these apps if they relate to any of you, and understand that it took a lot of me to do this video, because I always feel like I overshare sometimes, and it's hard for me not to overshare. Yeah, it's rough. I have to hold myself back, and I have to deal with certain situations, and I always want to be a teacher and teach people. And I hope that I taught you one thing that you can use in your daily life and better yourself, because this is what this channel is about. I want you guys to be able to wake up lighter, to be able to wake up and think, today is going to be a better day. Even though you don't believe it, if you say it more often, it will become your reality. So I understand this is a hard time for everyone, and I hope you guys keep an open mind and try some of these apps. Also, be gentle with yourself and remember that you are enough.